there. So my name is Sydney. I am your therapist for the day. And so, what is your name? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name is Azadeh, and I'm 44 years old. I have
Okay.
two kids. I'm working part-time and I'm going to school, to be a MA in clinical mental health counseling.
Okay. Amazing. Okay. So what's brought you in today?
I just feel a little bit uh, kind of stressed out
You feel
about
stressed out?
yeah, because I have to study and it's summer. I feel I go to work, then I have to do my homework. It's just like online courses, a lot of homework and assignment. And sometimes
Yes.
I feel guilty like that I have to leave my kids by their own, or their summer is not as fun as it should be. Like I was planning to take my son to Typhoon, Texas. I couldn't because I really can't. It's just like
Yes.
a lot of assignment. I try to finish before the weekend, but it's still like some of it remain for the weekend. So it's just like I'm so much engaged. I think I have all my energy focused on my studies, but
Mhm.
then I have the feeling that I'm not really there for my kids. So it's just like I feel like stressed out.
Yeah, I completely understand that. I can relate to that in my own studies and time during working full time and trying to study at the same time. It can be hard. It can be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is your relationship looking like with your kids right now?
I mean, I have a teenager one, and she's like more with her friends. She works as a lifeguard, so
Mhm.
basically she has her own life. But then I have a 9-year-old son that he's with me all the time.
Mhm. Okay. So has that made it difficult to not be there as much with them, or what is that looking like?
Like I he's going to different summer camps, but I like to spend more time with him, like go swimming, take him to different places, maybe I set up some play dates for him. But I'm just right now I have to I wanted to take the summer course,
Mhm.
not to be in school forever. I'm I want to finish the school as soon as possible, so I
Yeah.
had to take summer courses.
Yes.
But with having kids at home, it's a little bit tough. I'm sure other students feel the same way.
Yeah.
But I know I have a self dialogue with myself. I'm like, okay, it's okay, everything gonna be okay. But then I feel stress inside.
Mhm.
I feel the pressure on my heart.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I can imagine and try to put myself into your shoes and see what that's like to be a mother and having those boundaries too, because it's much different. I don't have kids yet, and so um but yeah, just being a wife and a dog mom makes it makes it hard.
Oh,
So
my dog also looking at me
yeah.
because I'm not walking him as much. And he's
Yes.
just oh, I feel like he's bored, always sitting on the couch. So
Yeah, absolutely. I get that. But like I mean, long term, what you're doing is you're helping your family, you're getting yourself an education and you're pursuing things and in turn showing your kids how to do the same. So that's something to be proud of. Um, so
yeah,
so
thank you.
what is stress looking like for you right now? How is it revealing itself?
I I I mean, I have the joy in my heart because I feel like I'm moving forward in my life.
Mhm.
You know, I have a goal. I'm working toward my goal, so that gives me joy. But then on the daily basis, I feel like I have a big list to do, and then I can achieve that. So I feel frustrated.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that can be frustrating with all of the different things to juggle. Um, well, so what are some steps you think you could take to relieve that stress and that guilt? Is there anything you thought of?
So, what I was thinking like because I was planning to take a multicultural course for the second 8 weeks,
Mhm,
but now I just thinking maybe I don't take the course,
mhm,
but I started studying for it. So I asked Dr. Alex, what's the textbook? So I started studying it on my own pace and take it next semester, fall semester, when kids going back to school.
okay.
So I thought, maybe that's the reasonable, step to take. Of course, I prefer personally to take it this 8 weeks because after all, with the stress or without the stress, I've been able to manage. I
Mhm,
submit my homework on time and I'm moving forward. So I personally prefer like to take the course, but then at the same time, I feel like I should hold back maybe for the next 8 weeks,
mhm.
uh, and like study on my own pace and then take it in fall, like when kids going to school and like my life schedule will be like more,
Yeah,
everything is set up. So
absolutely. I think that's a really creative and good idea to kind of recognize in yourself, like, I need to step back. I need to be present in the rest of my life, take some time, study, and then be prepared and ready for that next course. Yeah,
yeah, that's
that's
what I think, maybe I should do, but I'm not sure if it's the right decision to do because I'm taking anyways every 8 weeks one course only. I'm not taking like two courses. I
mhm.
don't want to be at the school like 4 years.
Yeah, absolutely. I get that. I get that. I'm trying to get done as quick as possible. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. So, well, so you said you're kind of debating on
yes.
it's the right decision, is this not the right decision? So, what would it look like if you did take the course next semester? I guess it starts next week.
I think it would be like the same, probably like my life gonna be the same. I should just like all my afternoon I have to do my assignment and the kids sitting watching TV,
Mhm.
my son and my dog sitting together watching TV, and that's gonna be like what the summer looks like. But if I don't take the course, I have some more time to spend with the kids, like take them. I mean, mostly I'm talking about kids. It's my son because my daughter, she's 15.
Mhm.
She works as a lifeguard. She has her own life. She
Yeah,
goes every day she has plan with one friend. She's very social. I mean, she has lots of friends.
Little Miss Independent.
Yeah, yeah, she's too independent actually. I don't know if it's good or bad, but yeah. So maybe I have more time for the family and maybe I can clean up my house, get ready for the fall. We have like, you know,
Yes, school year coming up.
yeah,
Yeah.
school year coming up.
Ah, so it's kind of like you've got like this, if I take the course, I get done quicker and, I can keep moving. But if I don't take the course, I can spend that time with my kids and,
Yes.
ground myself, get things ready for the school year. Yeah, both of those are really fair. Do you think that one outweighs the other?
I think I'm gonna wait till Friday this course finished. So I'm done with this course.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I'm gonna make that decision, even though it's now already late. So, but I'm gonna like come up with decision with the weekend. I don't know even if they accept late registration, but I wanted this course finished and then I see what I want to do.
Yeah. See where you're at
Maybe
once.
like they say no, you can't register, it's too late.
Yeah.
Because I passed the deadline anyway.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that could be a possibility. But you've been in contact with the professor already, so that's a step. That's good.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Well, so what are some stress management things that you've done while you've so if you consider taking it the next 8 weeks, what are some ways that you've managed your stress over this semester?
What I've done already,
Mhm.
I mean, the most stress releasing exercise I'm doing, walking with my dog. I mean, it helps me a lot.
That's amazing. Yes.
Yeah, it's just like relieve all the pressure from me. I love to walk with my dog in the evening. Yeah,
Mhm. I'm the
really
same
helped me a
way.
lot.
I live for those daily walks. They're
Yeah,
the best. That's awesome, and exercise is a great way of, going out and getting all that adrenaline out, getting the day off of you, just kind of being. So, that's awesome.
yeah,
That's
yes.
great.
Exercise, it's in my plan, but I haven't been able to do it.
Mhm. So, what would be the steps to add that back to your schedule? If you were still working, still doing school, still being a mother, all the things that, you have to be, what would be a good time or good solution to re-include that into your life?
I haven't thought about it, but like uh I was planning like when kids go back to school, I sign up for a gym, like I go early morning.
Mhm.
Like
Okay.
that's what I thought maybe it helped me to maintain my energy. It's not just about fitness, it's about
Mhm.
maintaining my energy and lowering my stress level.
Absolutely. Getting all those, uh
And I love coffee too, so it's just
yeah.
like I know it's not good, but I love coffee. I'm a coffee person.
I've been that way with Dr. Pepper. That's been my caffeine fix lately. Just straight Dr. Pepper all the time, craving it.
Yeah. My son loves Dr. Pepper too.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's a good, I mean, a good step and a good thought process of something to work towards is, you got to take care of yourself before you can take care of anybody else. So
Yes.
going to the gym and having that time to exercise and all the things, that's that's important. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think like since I started the school, I keep gaining weight. I think it's
Mhm.
because we long time we're sitting at our computer many,
Mhm.
many hours. So I feel like I keep gaining weight.
Yes.
By the end of I graduate, I'll be like
Well,
100 pounds.
yes. Is your day job, do you sit down too? Or is it
Like no, I'm moving around, like I go to patient bedside, like
Mhm.
portable studies, but then when we do the report, of course we see it. So we
Okay.
have like a paperwork part that we need to see that the computer
Yes.
and then the moving part.
Yes. Yeah, so you've got kind of an equal mix, but then you end the day with sitting down and
Yeah.
for a good minute. Yeah, I get that. I experience the same thing. It's like, why am I
Yeah.
always sitting? Um, yeah, I get that. Yeah. So, well, um, so in this moment, what do you feel you're leaning towards?
Uh, I think this moment, I feel like it's better to, I mean, regarding my decision,
Mhm.
I'm lean more toward like just uh, study by myself for the next 8 weeks and then like take the multicultural course in fall.
Mhm.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think like 8 weeks is doesn't make the difference overall.
Yes,
At the
definitely.
end, I graduate 8 weeks later.
Yes.
It was 2 months, so
Yeah. I think that's really smart and that's honestly kind of amazing that you can set that boundary for yourself. I think oftentimes we try to go, 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 go and run ourselves into the ground. So being able to recognize that is very important. And I think awesome that you can recognize that. Um, okay, well, we will pick up next week. If you have any other questions, in the meantime, we can discuss those. But um, yeah, thank you for coming in today.
okay, thank you. So, hi, Sydney. Thank you so much for coming to Gestalt therapy. So, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. So I am I am working full time as a caseworker, and I work in intensive services, so that's kind of heavy. And I'm a full time master's student. I'm taking 6 hours at a time, and so that balance and um, adapting has been kind of complicated. But I'm also a wife. I'm a newlywed, and I um, got 2 dogs that I take care of, and that can be exhausting, but, it's just part of my life. And I'm kind of in a transition period. I'm about to be moving, back to my hometown, so I live in East Texas right now, but I'm about to move back to Fort Worth and be closer to family, and so a lot of change happening, looking for jobs, a lot of stress, but, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with
Uh,
me.
that's a lot, Sydney. You're doing a lot.
Yes.
I mean, that's great. You're
Yes.
pursuing your goal in life and working part time, full time. I mean, that's a lot. Okay, Sydney. I want you to tell me how you are feeling right now. You can close your eyes. You can put your hand on your heart and like tell me what you are experiencing inside you right now.
Okay. So close my hand and be like this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, Currently right now, I'm feeling excited, um, but also kind of scared of the next steps and what that looks like and finding jobs and all of that kind of overwhelming. But yeah, kind of scared, but intimidated maybe.
Okay. Can you tell me you are like you said you are scared. What it looks like for you being scared? You're scared of what? Do you can you describe that for me?
Yeah. I guess scared of things not working out. So not finding a job, not finding a place to live, being able to afford everything we can afford now. Um, I guess primarily scared of things not working and um, ending up having to stay in East Texas, or I don't know what that would look like, but scared of the unknown, I guess.
Okay. Okay. So you are moving to different location and you're gonna start finding a new job, and that gives you the feeling of kind of like you're worried,
Yeah,
basically, right?
yes,
Okay.
definitely unsettling.
Okay. So how is your relationship with your family, like with uh, your husband, your family members? Like,
Yeah.
do you have
Well,
anybody to like share your feeling, like this worriness that you have?
yeah, definitely. I definitely do. My husband and I are in a really great place. I guess we're still in the honeymoon stage, but he's my number one um support. He's everything I could ever need in a partner and somebody to walk through life with, and he takes a lot of that pressure off and gives me a lot of reassurance of like we're going to be okay, like God's gotten us this far, he's going to continue to get us to wherever he needs us to be in life. And part of the reason for moving is to be closer to family. My
Mhm.
mom and my dad still live in Fort Worth, as well as like
Okay.
cousins and grandmothers and all of that. And my mom is my best friend. We talk probably 8 times a day on the phone.
Yeah.
Um, and she's a big support, and so is my dad. We're a lot alike. So he's a big support, and he understands me in different ways that not everybody else may understand. So yeah.
Okay, Sydney. So now we're gonna do an experiment, and we're gonna have like you part of you that it says everything gonna be all right. You're gonna
Okay.
be okay. you're excited for the move because this move is for the good. Your life going to
Yes.
be better. You're going to be closer to family. So you're going to have your mom closer to you. So this move is for good. But
Yes.
still, when we want to change, we always worry. That's just normal. Everybody get worried and
Hmm.
something change in their life out of the norm.
Yeah.
So we're gonna assume like part of you is that worried and scared is sitting on that couch next to you,
Okay.
and I want you to talk to part of you that is scared. Let's,
Okay.
or we can do it this way. First, part of you that is scared, gonna talk to you. It's gonna address what is worried about, what is scared her, and then the other part of you that thinks everything gonna be okay, gonna answer back
Okay.
to the that part.
Okay. So
Okay.
the person in the chair is the one that's worried.
ماما من تو میتینگم. Sorry.
So the
Okay.
person in the chair is the one that's worried, and I'm reassuring them or reassuring myself.
Yes, you can first like play the, you can go sit on the couch and play the role of the scared part of you.
Okay.
And then you can come back to the chair and assure that part of yourself that is scared and is not certain about the future.
Okay. Okay. So start over there as scared. Okay. Okay.
So please turn the chair exactly in front of you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, tell her how you feel, why you are scared, what is your all worried about.
Um, I am scared for the next steps in moving here. I'm worried that we're not going to get a job. We've applied several places similar to where we currently work, but I'm scared that that's not going to work for us, and um, everything we've been working for the last year and getting to this spot in our career and all the joy we found in the job that we currently have. Scared to give that up, and I'm scared to move on to a different position or the same position and not be in love with it anymore. So all that uncertainty is kind of intimidating.
Okay, now you go back to the chair and talk to the part of yourself that was scared. Just answer to her, like, and assure her, like, what's gonna be like this move
Okay.
from the other part of you that is confident and is excited and think that's a good move to do.
Okay.
So we're gonna have a negotiation here.
Okay.
One from two different parts of you. So,
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Well, I am excited for what's to come. I think moving to a new place brings a lot of new opportunity and a lot of new connections, but also building connections in this community in the mental health world is going to be a lot more beneficial and productive in the end. If I, once I get my LPC and start practicing, it would be way more important to have connections here because this is where we want to settle down and where I want to be with my family. And I think that, yes, it's scary to move to a new place and start a new job, but it's also very exciting because you've got all this experience behind you and you know how to do the job and you're experienced and you're good at it. So I think that there's more good than bad coming from
okay, that was great. I think you negotiate very well. And I see like, what do you think about this negotiation? I think which one was more reasonable?
Mm-hmm.
Which one you go, the part of you that is scared or the part of you is dominant and think it's going to be a good move? Which one you pick yourself?
Yeah, I would say that um this side of myself that was more certain of like why I'm making this
Yes.
decision in the first place, definitely felt more natural. It felt more optimistic and felt right. So I would probably say that.
Yeah, yeah, I could see in this negotiation, like you were like by your heart, you were like very confident that
Yes.
that's a good move, and you really want to do it by your heart. So
Yes.
I think you really should try to go with the assuring part of you and like do this move, even though it's like, of course, it's going to be some worrisome. Well, there might be some stress with the moving, like, but still, it's a good move. And
Yeah.
good move. This good move, it open new doors, new opportunity, new people in your life. You
Yeah.
never know, what's waiting for you.
Yes. Yeah. That's definitely true.
So
Definitely.
now, Sydney, tell me, after we did this empty chair technique and we did role play
Mhm.
technique, and how do you feel right now? Like, how is that stress or scared feeling that you initially had? You can close your eyes, put your hand on
Okay.
your heart, and really focus. Just tell me, what do you feel internally?
Okay. Um, Now I'm feeling a lot more optimistic. Um, Feeling more excited for anything. I'm ready to be in Fort Worth. Um, but I don't know. I feel there's a lot more reassurance that like God got me to where I am now, and so He'll get me to where I want to go and where He wants to go. Um, so feeling more optimistic.
So, do you feel like you are more integrated with yourself then
Definitely.
like then you don't do you feel that split inside you, or you feel like now you join with yourself, like do you feel you are united with that
Yeah.
conflict part of you?
Yeah. I would definitely say I do. I feel like it's given me a space and an opportunity to actually voice those concerns because um, sometimes it's not as easy to admit certain feelings and certain worries to myself. I tend to bury things until they grow. So yeah, it felt very freeing and very nice and open.
Yeah, that's very good. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So you think when you're gonna move, do we have time to have another meeting like next week, like?
Yeah, we are planning on moving. Our current lease is up in October, so we're hoping to move here like mid-September.
Okay, that's awesome. So that gives us time to have more session, and like any issue that comes, we can like address it in our
Absolutely.
gestal therapy session.
Absolutely.
Okay, is there anything else you want to share with me?
I don't believe so. I think that's it.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.